Hey there, interwebs! Welcome to the first episode of Lightning Rod Studios. Today, I'm going to be giving you a brief run-through of my channel, what it's about, what I plan on covering, and how. But first, some introductions. Everyone, say hi to my personas. The Angry Boxhead. Boxhead. Boxhead! Ugh, fine. And now, the overly critical Haughty Boxhead! Say hi! Well, they don't talk much. Well, they do. Well, they sort of do. I kind of speak through them by proxy. You'll see in the next few episodes. Well, now that you've met the players, let's introduce the content. My channel will concentrate on reviews, mostly. Sure, I do plan on doing more goofy sketches, like my Damn You Autocorrect Live. If you haven't seen that, by the way, go check it out, it is worth a giggle or two. Anyway, some goofy sketches, top 10s, and things like that. But the majority of my channel will be split among three things. 1. Movie reviews. But here's the problem. Most film critics I see or read are very, well, either lacking a significant amount of objectivity or really personally biased, but they also tend to write their reviews for film geeks. So few write for the layman, for one with very little film knowledge, that their reviews can be hard to understand. Some reviews are so full of terms, chock full of concepts and film history, that only film historians or film students would recognize it. They use an archaic frame of reference, and I want to fix that. I will do reviews for the everyman, explaining things simply, or better yet, teaching you, valuable viewers, some of these basic concepts so these reviews can become understandable. And hey, maybe by the end you'll all be junior film critics yourselves. Hey, who doesn't like to learn every now and then, right? 2, I will be doing what I call mini rants. They may be theoretical subjects like what makes a good sequel, how good graphics don't make a good game, or they may be something simpler like my thoughts or my reaction to something. These won't be over a specific subject per se, but they still will be a lot of fun. These ones will be heavily subjective, though, based on my personal point of view or thought process, and not based on fact. So please try not to flame if you disagree. Diversity of opinion is great! I love your point of view, so please respect mine. 3rd and last is what I would like the bulk of my channel to be about, and that is video games! Video games are underrated these days as far as art goes. Yes, I'm one of those people. But give me a second here. Let me ask you something. Do you know what a narrative is? It's a story, pretty much. A sequence or flow of events that tell a tale. A report of connected events presented in a sequence of written or spoken words and/or in a sequence of moving pictures, by the specific definition. There's written narrative medium, books and comics, audio narrative medium, that'd be your radio stories or audiobooks, and visual narrative medium, such as movies or TV shows, be they animated or live action. But aside from those goofy choose-your-own-adventure books, there is no interactive narrative medium, one where we create the story, where we push the events to unfold, except for video games. I grew up with video games my whole life, and then studied acting and then film extensively in college. I know what makes a good narrative, and good games. Combined with my improv history, I plan on delivering video game reviews while being entertaining through the lens of film, through an understanding of narrative and story-building structures. I plan on reviewing not by a number scheme, that 1 to 10 crap that most people do. I feel that is a very inaccurate way to measure things. See my video about it soon! I plan on reviewing as per 3 criteria. Narrative, such as story, writing, characters, flow, the story or the narrative arc. Gameplay, it's a pretty obvious one, I mean video games are first and foremost games. And aesthetics, design, motion, graphics, world, look. This gives a relatable way to actually understand the game instead of just slapping an arbitrary number on it. What games, you say? Well, most reviewers tend to do either the most retro games, ones from the NES or the SNES, Or the most modern games, Xbox 360, PS3, Xbox One, PS4. Many have completely skipped over the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2 generations, and the GameCube. This is where I plan on doing most of my reviews, this, forgotten generation of sorts. I grew up in these generations, and the games of this time are what make my understanding of gaming what it is and should be today. As a bonus, this should hopefully provide nostalgia and unique titles that no one's really reviewed before. Sadly, I won't be able to get down on my video game reviews right away. I'm waiting to get some recording software I need to get the footage for it, as I don't have that yet. But very soon. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you for sticking around, and hey, this is gonna be a fun ride. I'm the Lightning Rod. I'll see you next time I strike. And even though I said I won't be able to start my video game reviews right away, here's a little sneak peek for you.